fair to say that no one can stand the star of this movie.
And Disney decided to hire the most insufferable girl boss narcissist that exists on Earth, who hates Snow White, to play Snow White.
Rachel Zegler is extraordinarily woke, but she's woke in a way that's quite deranged. I truly do believe that.
Excuse me. Your curtain. Please allow me to help.
Help? From you?
I didn't mean to offend. I just thought you should know that
That I should know what? That some privileged white guy thinks his opinion matters? Get over your entitlement. I'm not some damsel in distress waiting for you to ride in on your high horse.
And if you disagree with this sentiment, just hit the unfollow button. I don't need your business.
This is someone who is as entitled as, I don't need your business. You know what? Maybe Disney does. Maybe you're a tool, you're a pawn in this film. You didn't write it. You didn't direct it. You have nothing to do with the creation of Snow White. Right. You should shut up and do the job.
They're remaking the movie. They just got rid of the dwarfs. Okay,
but what do they call them?
Why would they get rid of the dwarves, though?
Magical creatures.
But they have one token dwarf amongst these magical creatures. You actually just went backwards. You actually just erased the dwarfism side of it. The disability, like we're a disability group. You just erased that whole image. The argument should have been from Peter Dinklage. There's power of being on TV. There's power of television. And to put 7 people with dwarfism on camera in a major Disney movie, there's still power there. If the story is offensive, change the story. Don't change the characters.
There's something wrong with her. She's disturbed. She's unhappy. And she thinks it's about feminism and the patriarchy and about abortion. But the reality is she's just not stable. Like the majority of people in Hollywood. They're just not stable human beings.
Rachel Zegler has officially disappeared, and the internet is in a frenzy just days after the disastrous fallout of Snow White. The actress reportedly threw a few essentials into a suitcase, grabbed her go-to oversized sunglasses, and boarded a flight to Colombia. Was she chasing peace, privacy, or just a much-needed escape?
Every time she speaks, she gets less likable. There's some clip of her on the internet in her Snow White outfit saying, every hour I am in the outfit of Snow White wearing the dress. All 18 hours, I deserve to be paid for every single one. Oh, really? Are you having trouble paying your bills, Rachel? Did Steven Spielberg not pay you for your role in West Side Story? Did Disney fail to give you a healthy paycheck for, cry me a river? She's just exactly everything that we can't stand.
Say, if I'm going to stand there 18 hours in a dress of an iconic Disney princess, I deserve to be paid for every hour that it is streamed.
After weeks of viral interviews, TikTok compilations, and enough PR blunders to stock a crisis management handbook, Rachel's sudden silence is nothing short of deafening.
And then they had to hire a special media consultant for her to follow her around all the time and make sure she didn't continue shitting on Snow White and the prince and young love and women who want to get married and Steven Spielberg, the executive producer of her previous movie, and white people who she claims wanted to know if she was really a Latina on her first movie.
And I'll say this word, even though it's cringe to say toxic. And I mean that in terms of she was cancerous. She was toxic to anybody that may have been interested in this. As soon as you heard her talk about herself or this movie, you were no longer interested.
Disney has reportedly lost over $350 million on a film that was meant to enchant families, but instead played out like a cinematic TED Talk on personal growth.
We're like, oh wow, Snow White flopped. Who is surprised? You cast arguably the least genuine, most out of touch, and disliked person in her industry, and her industry is Hollywood. And the bad guy is Gal Gadot.
Minus the dwarfs and plus 3 hours of monologue, audiences didn't walk out of the theater inspired, they walked out bewildered, frantically Googling, what did I just watch?
Snow White gets her name, not from the fairness of her skin, as we obviously know Rachel Zegler would be a miscast in that sense. Instead, she gets her name from surviving a snowstorm.
That audiences walk away from this film with an understanding of the true meaning of fairness, of what it means to be fair in this world. There is a message that's been carried on for almost 90 years now from the original animated classic. That is, fairness is what is within. Fairness is to do with your heart, the way you treat the people around you. And it has nothing to do with what you look like. And that's the misunderstanding between Snow White and the Evil Queen. I think it's such an important message, and the way that Disney has elevated it and brought it to this new audience is very special.
And now, with Minecraft, the movie dominating the box office and delivering more joy with pixelated cubes than Disney could muster with a $1 billion budget, XX Inside the Mouse House are reportedly scrambling. Some insiders are even calling it full-blown panic mode.
Meanwhile, the experience at Minecraft goes something like this.
Okay, Snitch.
And the cops had to escort the rowdy teenagers out. The Minecraft movie is doing something magical.
Others are simply saying, we trusted the princess who hated the fairy tale. Behind the scenes, Disney is rumored to be considering everything from morality clauses to freezing future projects. While no official statement has been released, insiders claim Rachel Zegler's handling of press interviews, especially the now infamous "The Prince is literally a stalker" soundbite, has been pinpointed as the moment the glass coffin shattered.
I just mean that it's no longer 1937. She's going to be saved by the prince, and she's not going to be dreaming about true love. She's dreaming about becoming the leader she knows she...
Let's not forget the frosty Oscars moment when Rachel Zegler and Gal Gadot stood side by side to present an award. It wasn't exactly giving besties at the ball, it was giving co-workers awkwardly paired at a mandatory office holiday party.
Please welcome Rachel Zegler and Gal Gadot.
Visual effects push the boundaries of what we see on screen.
Their work makes the impossible seem possible.
With breathtaking ambition, they create magic that wraps its arms around our wildest imaginations.
Here are the nominees for Best Visual Effects.
No eye contact, no jokes, just enough tension to pass for a deleted scene from Succession. Then came the viral comparison videos. Roaring crowds laughing at Minecraft screenings, side by side with empty theaters showing Snow White, where staff were overheard whispering, "Should we just go home?"
Disney decided would be brilliant in casting because, as Rachel Zegler says, her millions of fans will line up no matter what she does to see her.
When I win, the winged victory came to the Louvre in pieces, and people still line up to see her. And I can only hope that despite my flaws, and despite my cracks and my breaks, and there are many of them, that at every premiere and everything I do, people will wait in line to see.
I am walking into Snow White, 2 p.m., now seating. Let's see how empty it is. I hope, it's off the walk we go. I hope. Sound like I hear a couple of people. One, two. So.
There's videos like this, thousands of them all across the internet, of 0 tickets being sold for Snow White. Here's another.
The contrast was brutal. The memes, even worse. So why the sudden disappearance? Some say Rachel is simply regrouping. Others see it as a strategic pause, a chance to let the storm die down before her next project hits. And then there are the more imaginative theories, whispers that she's laying low in Colombia to avoid awkward run-ins with Mickey Mouse back in LA. Whether it's a carefully timed hiatus, an accidental vacation turned conspiracy, or a full-on PR escape mission, one thing's clear, the silence is louder than the reviews. While we can't confirm if Disney's sent a squad of interns to track her down via Instagram geotags, one anonymous executive was overheard muttering, "If she posts another butterfly emoji, I'm going to cry." The truth. Everyone loves a good redemption arc. Hollywood has forgiven worse. But if Rachel Zegler wants to win back the public's heart, she might have to stop rewriting fairy tales and start crafting a new narrative of her own.